Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mary Ellen, and today's video is going to be a big happy planner spread for the week of October 7th to the 13th, and I'm finally going to be doing a fall spread. I know some of you have been waiting for this, but my birthday and then Paris didn't make sense for a fall spread. Finally, I'm going to sit down and do my first fall spread this week, so stay tuned if you want to see what I do. Okay, so I've been really into scrapbook paper lately, and I know you guys have been seeing more of that in my spreads. So I did go to Michael's. Actually, no, this I got at Hobby Lobby, and I got this wood kind of look, like a wood floor, which is really cool. And I decided that I already pre-cut these because I figured you didn't really need to see me cut them. But I'm putting one here and one here. And then I had to do like a little extra piece because it, oh, it's backwards, because it wouldn't fit all the way across. But I'm out of my Tombow adhesive, so I need to use, I'm gonna use this Zig Glue Pen, and I know it's not gonna work as well, but it'll do the job. Okay, that's not perfect. You can still see some of the line, but that's okay. This Zig pen actually did a better job, I think, than my Tombow mono adhesive roller, because I could get into the like tiny corners and it made it lay flatter. So I kind of, that was a happy accident. I kind of liked using this for that. This is in the description box below if you ever want to check it out. I just get a very, very small percentage from Amazon, like, you know, very, very, very small, but every little bit helps. So the next thing I'm going to do here is I have the Daily Details Happy Planner, and I don't really I really don't like the bottom of most of the months because they're very like detailed and busy, which isn't really my jam. So I took some label paper and cut it into strips, and I'm just going to go ahead and cover these up. I didn't measure it out exactly like this because it's hard to get it exact, so I'm just going to put it down and then I'll trim off the excess on the other side. Well, that did not work very well. I didn't put it down right and it did kind of mess up, so I'm gonna have to take like a white gel pen and fill in that other part. The label paper is very sticky, so you have to be careful. Like once you put it down the first time, you're kind of stuck. So I'm just going to trim the edge. It's not a big deal. I can make it work, but you have to be careful with the label paper because it will rip your page if you have to pull it back up. So make sure you have it down exactly where you want the first time. But I honestly couldn't live without the label paper though. It helps me cover up things in my planner that I'm not too crazy about. Okay, that's one side. Okay, I did better on this side. It's hard when the design is really close to the line because I like, see how on this side you can actually see the line on the bottom? I like that. And if you're not careful, it'll cover that line and then I don't like it as much. But if you're also not careful enough, you can see the design. So I'm going to go in with my Sakura Jelly Roll. And I use this to white out like really skinny things in my planner. This is good for whiting out like these lines, because it's so thin. You can also use like Tombow correction tape. I use that too to white things out. So those are the three tools I use to get rid of things in the planner that I don't like, or if I make a mistake. Sorry if I sound a little stuffed up. I have a slight cold, so bear with me. Okay, so now I have like this clean slate, and now I have to decide what I would like to do. So I'm going to be using this Happy Memory Keeping Year of Memories book. I forgot that I had this. I was looking for fall stickers. I still have not gotten my new fall stickers from the Happy Planner yet, so I wasn't able to use them in the spread because I am doing this before I leave for vacation, and I know when I get back I'll have them, but I wanted to make sure I got this video out for you guys on time. But in the middle here, I'm going to be doing something, and I think I'll be putting boxes in the middle of some sort, probably. So I think I'm going to do my designs on the outside, but I think the first thing I need is the boxes, because I always try to get functional stuff out of the way first, so I make sure I have enough room to write. And then once I get that done, then I can decorate, because if I decorate first, then sometimes there's not room for boxes where I want them, and then it's not functional for me. So like for me, function absolutely 100% comes first, and then decoration. But that's the good thing about the big planner, is you have all this room, so there is room for function and decoration. I know the big planner is not for everyone, but for me, that's why I use it. Okay, as I was looking through my sticker books, I noticed that Farmhouse and Botanicals have that kind of vibe I'm looking for here. So I don't know if I'm going to end up using these fall stickers or not, because these are very delicate, and I'm not sure I want that combination, but I think I'm going to start with these, and then we're going to see how it goes. Maybe I can bring in this like kind of delicate peach color, because I know I have a lot of that stuff, especially in the Teresa Collins book. I could do like a light blue, a peach, and that maroon color, because that is what is in this book. So I'm not sure. I think that's what I'm gonna do, except I only have one of these big Today boxes in this color. I don't want that to overpower, but there's other stickers of this color in here, and I think that would be kind of cool. So the first thing I'm gonna do is throw down some of these Today boxes. There's 4 of these. I'm going to be using these colors. Why not? We'll just see how it goes and go from there. So I think I'll start with a black, and I'll put it here. There's also this green, but I don't want to introduce too many colors. I already have a lot of colors in here. So since this is dark, I'm not going to put this on the same page as the black one. I'm going to put this one here. And then I'll put another light on the bottom. I'll try to match up the same thing here. And then I'll put this one here. I really like these 2 colors together. Okay, this is making me a little nervous. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this, but let's keep going. As usual, usually at the end, that's not the book I wanted. Usually at the end I wind up feeling okay about it. So right now it's making me a little nervous because I don't know how it's going to turn out. But it's all about balancing the color, and if you can balance the color and the shapes, you're good to go. Like that's, maybe I won't put a box on each day, because I was going to do like another box there, but maybe I could put boxes in different places and only use those boxes for those days. And maybe I could put this, whoops, I could put this right in the middle here. I'm not sure how I feel about it. The reason I'm putting that there is it matches this color on the other side of the page. I don't know how I feel about the stacked look. Not really a fan, but maybe if I put something here, it won't be so noticeable. So on the other side, how about this over here? Or there. How about here? Okay. I may end up covering this because I don't know about these colors now. If I brought in any of these, I'm not going to bring in the pumpkins. I think that's too much. So if I brought in any of these, it'd be these brown leaves, I think, which I could do. I could do that still. So, and these even. But I need to keep looking in this book because I'm not sure. I think I'm going to put this over here because it matches here. I don't want to put it in the rest of the spread. I think I want to put it up here. Okay. I'm liking this really warm kind of vibe. It's not really a fall spread, but it's definitely warm and cozy, which is actually really cool. I kind of like that. So this is a cozy spread. Just what you wanted for fall. Okay, so still keeping going here. I found this. Not crazy about this flower, but I already put a flower down. I forgot about that. So I'm going to place it right in the middle here to give me a box for Thursday. And any boxes that I don't have after I make this, I will put in during the week. Like as I'm writing in it, I tend to put boxes down. So like right here, I don't have a box on Tuesday yet. Don't know if I'm going to put one down, but I will change, like I will put one down if I need one. You know what I mean? So now, oh, so I thought I would put some, this looks a little plain. So I thought I would just take this light blue washi. It's a little bit teal, but not too bad, because it's going to match that. And I'm going to place it right here along the edge, but I'm going to leave a little bit of space between the brown and the blue to have like a little white stripe there. And I'll place it right all the way up to that box. And then I'm going to do the same thing up here to kind of balance that out and match it on the other side. Okay, I think that just adds a little extra touch that I like. Let's keep looking in this book. I want to add some quotes in. On Saturday, the 12th, I'm going to Missouri, so what better day to put big plans sticker on than that? I'm visiting my daughter. She's having her white coat ceremony where she becomes a doctor of veterinary medicine, so I'm super excited about that. I don't know if I want to just put it down like this or if I want to put it on a sticker, but I could put it right there. I think I'm going to just place it up here in like the corner. I don't know. I'll leave it like that for now until I change my mind 100 times. Now, since I put this up there, I kind of want to balance it out with another quote in here. So I could put this Make Today Count one, but let's see what other quotes are in here. Let's start with this. Oh, I already wrote. All right, never mind. There's already one that says Make Today Count. I hate that. Sometimes I don't want to put both down. How about strive for progress, not perfection? Okay. Now let me think about these. I know it doesn't match the vibe because it's like sort of cartoony and this is very elegant, but I'm all about mixing things up, so let me just see what it would look like. I know what you guys are saying. Shush. Stop it. All right. Let's just see. That's not bad, right? That is not bad yet. Yet. This is where I need to be doing live so I can say, what do you guys think? Is it too much? It might be. Might be a little too much. I feel like this should go on the bottom. I think maybe those stickers might have ruined it. I'm not positive though. So I'm gonna pull them off and then like think about it. Because it's cleaner looking without them. And they are a different style. So I'm just not sure. Let's put a hold on that for a second. Let's go back to those florals. These ones. But there's other ones. There's big ones maybe. I also like this. Like maybe in the sidebar over here. I feel like that's a risk. But it's a risk I'm willing to take. And it doesn't quite cover up that yellow. So I'm going to go in and use my Jelly Roll pen to kind of cover some of that stuff up. That was a lot of work. I probably should have just used whiteout. It would have been better. But let's let that dry for a minute and look at these florals. Maybe I'll use some checklists. You guys know I like those. Some checklist stencil action. I could put a couple of these in to add an elegant touch. Still not liking it. I'm liking the clean look. I might just keep it clean. And then during the week, if I want to add in stuff like that, like I know where to go. You know what I mean? I know to go into the botanicals book for all that goodness. Okay, this has dried, so I'm going to push this sticker down. And that kind of balances out the blue over here. I might even need to add a little more blue on this page because that's a lot of blue there. And now I have my Happy Planner checklist stencil, and I'm going to go and I'm going to put some lines on the page as I've been doing recently, which I love to do. And I'll just put some down, probably not on each day, but maybe on like 4 days in the week. Okay, after I did that, I just realized I put a checklist on the day that I'm going to be in Missouri, which is stupid because I'm not going to have anything to do. But I'll use these as like my ongoing checklists. So things I put on this list, I'll probably be doing like Thursday and Friday. Okay. I could put another couple flight stickers on here, but I don't think they're going to match my spread. Let me look in the travel book and see if there are any, because I'm flying back here and I'm flying out there. So Let me just see in the travel book if there are any travel, any flight stickers that match the colors of my spread. Okay, so there's not really. The colors here are too harsh for my spread because this is like a very soft and warm spread. So I could spell out Missouri in little letters. That would be cute. Let's see. There are these little gold airplanes. I wonder if there was black ones there. Oh yeah. So we'll do off 2, and then I'm going to spell out Missouri in those tiny little typewriter letters, which I think are adorable. So maybe I put it here and there under big plans. So I'm going to put the little stickers on this ruler and then center it, and I hope that they're going to fit here. I'm not sure it's going to fit, but let's try it out and see. And you know what? I need my tweezers because there's no way I'm going to be able to do this without my tweezers. Okay, it does fit. How perfect is that? It actually fits perfectly. So I am going to use this ruler to center it. Now I can put it anywhere I want and kind of see where it is. And I use a clear ruler so I can see underneath as well. So I'm going to pop these down right here, hold down the top, and pull off the ruler. Oh no, well that's okay. It's still centered, so those letters are a little wonky, but it's okay. I'll just put them down next to it. It's hard to get little letters like this straight. That's not really straight, but I don't care. I kind of care. I kind of care, but I don't. All right, big plans off to Missouri. That's cool. And now, am I finished? This is not the fall spread I thought it was going to be, you guys. I apologize if you were looking for pumpkins and leaves. Maybe I could throw a couple leaves in there. Maybe there's more realistic leaves in another book. Let's look. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Dropping stuff everywhere. Drop it like it's hot. There are these gold leaves in here. I know this. But do I want to use them is the question. There are these. Don't really feel they match unless I threw a couple of these in. Just for you peeps that want a fall spread. Once I get the new Happy Planner stickers though, we're going to be autumning it all over the place. That's cute. Autumning is not a word. I apologize for that. I could throw in this with this little leaf. I don't think I want that little yellow leaf on there. There's really no yellow here, is there? Except there is over here. I may have to white that out. I don't think I want... Well, you know what? Maybe I'll leave it. It's not the end of the world. It's just a planner spread. Now, I don't have a big leaf. Where would I put this? This one's got like some sort of white thing in it. That's kind of cute. Feel like I want to take off the pumpkin. And then I could put something else there. All right, let me white this out. Using label paper. Let's pop this October up here. It makes me feel a little better. There's still orange up here, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about that. I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe it gave you some ideas. And I will be back to normal video schedule pretty soon. I know I've been putting out less videos for you guys while I was away, but pretty soon I will be returning and back in full force. So look out for that. Hit that subscribe button. Check me out on Instagram at Planning with Bumble, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. See ya.